Well, hey again, I'm Roger coming to you from Brick House Guitars in Kitchener, Ontario. And here I have something a little different, but very, very exciting. It is a limited edition Hozen Black Label guitar. And we have 5 of them on the way, and we're not sure how many more we can get because they're going to be snapped up. But I was just saying to my co-worker here, Kyle, behind the camera, this feels like a Ferrari, but at a fraction of the price. It's an amazing guitar. It feels like the most expensive custom guitar you could hold, and it looks the part, and it even sounds the part, but man, it's just so affordable. So what an exciting guitar to show you. I will have Kyle come in here and we'll get up closer to the guitar and we'll go through all the lovely appointments on this limited edition guitar. And let's start with the top. This is a master grade sinker cedar. And I love what happens to the color of sinker cedar, all of those mineral spirits that enter into the wood over the hundreds of years. They just darken the wood, and they do something to the wood cells of the wood as well that's very unique for the tone. And while we're on the facade of the guitar, I mean, look at this unbelievable work of art here. This rosette is all done by hand, and it's piece by piece. These geometric shapes are all wood, dyed wood inlays. And then there's hand-cut abalone shell as well. And look at that, how it's sort of shattering here and coming apart. I mean, that's just a work of art. And there's also a trim of ebony in the sound hole to seal off the inner part of the wood grain. And that's just very, very clean as well. So what a lovely rosette, just totally unique. And I guess we can move over to the bridge. This is ebony. This is the standard Hozen Black Label bridge. And it has a bone, unbleached and polished though, saddle. And it's 57 millimeter string spacing, so nice and comfortable. And then, of course, the ebony bridge pins with these sort of gold and shell inlay. So very, very elegant. If we stick with the fingerboard, you can see we have ebony here, and then there's these beautiful parallel lines. If I just bring the strings down, you'd see it even closer. These are all inlaid by hand, cut by hand, and they're abalone shell. And I just love, just the whole feel of that. It's just very, very, understated elegance. And all right, let's just turn the guitar over. And this is a walnut back and sides. You can see here the sound bevel is a lovely feature. Sorry, sound bevel. The sound port, we'll get to the bevel in a second. And again, you're starting to see the walnut here. And I'll bring this around. And you can see here, what a beautiful set of walnut, beautifully book matched. I love this sort of leaning towards the sapwood center and this figure in it. So as you swirl it in the light, it swirls and changes color, a little bit like waves on the water. So it's very, very, immersive. I'll flip this around carefully, and you can see the end graft here. And this is emerald dyed wood as well, and with ebony. So I love this emerald green in the purfling that you find throughout, matched with the ebony binding. Again, like very, very high class, like wow. And then of course that comes around over here to the bevel, which is clean, clean, clean. Again, it's ebony. You can see the black-white purfling. And maybe this is a good way to show you here the guitar. You can see there is a Manzer wedge, so it's actually deeper here and shallower here. So what that wedge allows you to get the guitar in very, very close to your body, but still have the airspace made up down here where it doesn't matter at all. And that combined with the bevel makes for a lot of comfort. And then also you don't have to lean over to hear your guitar because you have the sound port that we talked about. So it's all about ergonomics, playability. The neck is 44 millimeter. So it is just slightly under 1 3/4. and it's just extremely comfortable. So if you have slightly smaller hands, this is a huge advantage as well. So we move up to the headstock. This is the signature, very discreet H for Hozen. And then you can see here these titanium colored finished Grover tuners, and they're 18:1 ratio, and they work amazing. They're very, very smooth. You can see the neck here has a lovely stain satin finish, and that's done up so well to match with the walnut. So Hozen has really paid attention to this guitar. He really wanted to showcase what he could do. It's a unique situation because, he has a team of 9 people presently. They've been working together for something like 15 years as a team. And while his team build, Hozen is the master tuner. He just actually hand tunes according to what he's learned from Irvin Samoji, the master. He hand tunes every single guitar. So this guitar is truly hand voiced by Hozen himself. So you're getting, I'm telling you, this instrument is really encroaching on some of the finest guitars that I have in this room. And it's not to minimize what a single build, custom build luthier does. You know that I have my favorites if you follow me. And those builders are just, I'm in awe of what they can do. But to be able to take those elements and bring it into a small production and have a master builder tune the guitar and bring a guitar to you at this price point is unique in the world. I don't know anybody else who can do that. And so let me start just noodling some notes here. I have it in drop D now, but this guitar, of course, will really shine for, sort of solo concert fingerstyle playing, but it can be for singer-songwriter, all kinds of stuff. Very, very versatile, but it's definitely, right up the alley for a modern fingerstyle player. So I have it tuned to drop D right now, and maybe I'll start and just build by noodling. I'll play kind of very softly, and I guess what I'd like you to listen for first is how responsive it is, even to the lightest touch. As I start pushing it, it's going to get very, very expressive. Just a marvelous, marvelous guitar. Yeah, and we have, I say, 5 of them coming, and maybe we can get some more. We are not sure, but definitely there will be 5 lucky owners. Maybe you can be one. So let me I'll tune it up to standard pitch here, and I'll do my standard demo for you, but I thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to our channel if you may wish. It really does help us immensely. Thank you. Most excellent. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, Roger.